here on Wrestlemania Day.
Yes,
At the Wilber
it is
Club.
the holiest day of the year.
East Side, Wilber Club, holy day. What's up, everybody? Too sweet to delete in the house. We are too sweet to delete. Boom, 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 boom. All right,
All
everybody.
around, all around.
Yes. It is me, Pete the Savage, joined by the maniacal one, Gurkalicious, Jason the Dingo. You know how we do it. Pops in the background preparing our WrestleMania feast. Real quick before the event even starts, the pre-show is going on right now in the background. We want to talk about not that background, but behind the magical door into Narnia, we have WrestleMania playing. Anyway, NXT Takeover last night, Takeover Florida. That's what we're here to review real quick.
Home.
We're here to review that real quick. Coming back home, yes, Triple H opening up the show with a really cool promo about how we are back home. The world is watching
We're back
us.
home.
We are back home.
Back home.
The world
The king is home with my baby.
watching us. Yes. So to start off the show, you have the very cool ass group of Sanity, which is Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, Killian Dane,
Awesome
and Nikki Cross, going up against the face team of Ty Dillinger, Roderick Strong, Ruby Riott making her debut, the newest female signee on NXT. Boy, girl thing, whatever.
Yeah,
well, that's what you said, but I actually
thought
thought
it was
pretty
a
cool.
boy.
And
I thought it was a small little boy.
it was originally supposed to be No Way Jose, but he was jumped by Sanity before the show started at the WrestleMania Access party thing. Get out of town. So anyway, so they bring in Cassius Ohno to replace him instead of it being a handicap match. What are your thoughts on the match, man? To open up the show.
I thought Roddy Strong looked amazing in that match. Like I said, I've said it before.
The king of the backbreaker.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be the big guy for NXT before a lot of the top guys that you see out
He's
there.
I almost want to say
win before Ono. I think he's.
Oh yeah. He's almost like the next Daniel Bryan in a sense.
Ono to me is like, it's so sad watching him as we were watching. It's like just he looks like a tall version of Rhino now. Like his physique is just totally falling apart. That's why he left the company in the first place. But man, he can still go. The knockout artist, like the awesome strikes, like the kicks, the elbows, the punches. I mean, so good. But you know, in the end, some really cool stuff between both teams. Yeah, between both teams, we had some good stuff. Like I said, Ruby Riott making her debut. Just was kind of in and out, looking a little clumsy actually. But the face team loses on some crazy tactics by Sanity. You had Killian Dane hit that one-winged angel thing to win, and it was a cool match. But you know, it's definitely cool to open it up. Sanity's awesome.
Just awesome, dude. They're like the Mad Max of the WWE.
Right. Speaking of awesome, we have the debut of Aleister Black against Cien Almas. Yes. What did you guys think of Aleister Black?
I called it when I saw his promo, and immediately I'm calling it still now. You have your brand new Undertaker. Here on out. That man is the new Undertaker in so many ways you have yet to see.
They were all about the darkness. They talked a lot about his tattoos. That intro where he just kind of rose up like Nosferatu or like, you know, like freaking Dracula. It was pretty rad. He had some spots where he hit that moonsault, and Cien he was gonna jump outside the ring, almost jumped out of the way. He just jumps off the bottom rope into a moonsault into like a little meditation pose, like. Very cool. Shibata. Yes, very Shibata-like. Yeah, just absolute total like samurai ninja dude in there. Nothing fazed him. Very cool finisher too with that martial arts kick, man. Just like a reverse kick to the face, basically knocking Almas's head like right off. So pretty cool.
Great debut.
Yeah, great debut from him. Beats Almas in a, like I said, awesome debut. Cool music, cool intro.
Undertaker.
Cool everything. Probably the new Undertaker.
Your new Undertaker.
Definitely new face of evil. Moving on to match of the night for sure, the Authors of Pain versus DIY versus the Revival in a triple threat elimination tag match. There's no way anything on Mania weekend is going to top this one for sure.
That match is what it's all about when it comes to tag team. That had it written all over it. When you look at tag team matches in like I guess like the Hall of WWE and wrestling, that's it. That triple threat match is what tag team matches are all about.
I like the beginning of it, how they all three were squaring up, and then at the same time, the Revival and DIY took each other's sides.
To pair off, yeah, exactly. The psychology was there, which, I mean, you would expect nothing
all
less.
All of it was there, dude.
For the last, like, 3 years, though, the Revival's been putting on these kind of, like, awesome matches with American Alpha, with Enzo and Cass, with the Vaudevillains even, now with DIY, and this is the third huge match they've had with DIY. They had the elimination match. Or sorry, the Most Falls match. They had this one. Authors of Pain looked absolutely invincible.
Oh, dude, yes.
Going through a table, fighting through both teams, just absolutely crushing everybody. But
They're like, dude,
it was awesome. It was awesome. They were like, they just could not stop. They could not be stopped.
Can't
Very
stop
cool to
these
see.
guys, man.
It's impossible to stop these guys.
They're like the new Legion of Doom, but like darker and like.
And they don't have to sell. That's the thing. They get hit. Guy goes through a table. He looked hurt, but he was up to break up the next pin like a minute later after going through a table.
Like a biker gang. Like you were to take like a biker crew like DOA,
an Albanian biker gang.
No, yeah,
Legion of Doom.
Yeah. Combine them together, and you got DOA.
They remind me of the old WCW.
They are.
Others are paid. But DOA was
sorry.
Was that Chains and the DOA was Chains and the Harris twins and like
managed by the same guy, dude. You know.
Yeah, right.
But who they remind me of more though is the WCW guys back in the day. It was Butch Reed and
Butch Reed and Ron Simmons.
As Doom.
Yeah.
And
Doom.
Teddy Long as
yeah, because they had those weird ninja mask things going on too. Yeah. But yeah, seriously though, these guys are absolutely unstoppable. Like I said, not only did they go through table, but they took multiple finishers, which was a cool moment with DIY. Which you've got Dawson and Gargano doing the DIY finisher, and then you got Ciampa and Wilder doing Shatter Machine, sharing the finishers. Cool psychology. And like I said, Revival probably I'd put money on that they put that match together because I think they've got that trust at this point after all these years. Like I said, with American Alpha, with Enzo and Cass, with the Vaudevillains, with the Lucha Dragons, with all the teams that have come through NXT, and now doing this whole saga with DIY. It's like looks like they put on another classic for sure. So probably the match of the weekend. Moving on to another great match though was Asuka against Ember Moon for the NXT Women's Championship. That was a barn burner. That match just it was awesome. It was very good. It's very good.
If the SmackDown's women's title match doesn't go, we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to say it right now, that's probably going to be the match of the weekend for the women's division.
With those two?
Oh, yeah, by far. There's going to be no topping that right now because I don't have any faith in that fatal four-way. The SmackDown, I'm hoping it's going to be really good.
It really.
But I'm getting off subject. Other than that, like, Asuka, Ember Moon, like them leading the women's division NXT, dude, it was just a great, phenomenal, like, just beat down of a match.
Well, that was the thing too, is that after watching that match, Asuka ended up retaining in like an amazing match. Ember Moon really pulled out all of her stops, except for we were talking about.
It's like watching a vampire fight a ninja.
Yeah, really, it had that kind of, it had an anime feel to it. Yeah, there was like this whole crazy, double character thing going on, but it was cool. Asuka retains, but there's no way we've seen the last of these two. Like, there's no way.
Oh, no.
Like, because Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, Liv Morgan, all those people on, all those ladies on NXT, they're all good. They're all real talented, but Ember Moon and Asuka are just way, way above where those two are. Yeah, for sure. They're too sweet. And it was a dope match with Asuka actually having to shove the ref into Ember Moon when she was on the top rope going for her full eclipse
that just shows
finisher.
She has a challenge.
And she had a challenge. She had to pull out all the stops to win. Very cool. Had big feel match from the very beginning where they traded opposite. The combinations were like she'd roll her up and then pin her and then she'd roll her up and then they went for the drop kick at the same time, like shades of Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, or like some of those original lucha matches. Where it's like they're on the same page. They're on the same page, so they were thinking the same match. Thinking the same move.
Ospreay and Ricochet.
Yeah, Ospreay and Ricochet. Where it's like, and it definitely had a lot of Japanese style. Asuka had that where they hit the ropes and just kind of cut them off instead of them both crisscrossing. That one will just run behind the other, and so it's kind of that Japanese style that got pulled out. So very cool match. Asuka retains. On a side note, before we get to the main event, Regal had come to the ring for all the title matches with belts wrapped in like this black velvet, so you didn't get to see them until he pulled them out. And there's new NXT belts, all three of the belts for the divisions, the tag division, the championship, and the women's championship. All very cool belts.
Yeah,
An improvement on all sides.
But sure. I can't help but make fun of them. Like, I can't say it, but now everyone looks like X-Men characters. And
it's
morphin' time, NXT.
I guess you could say that. But it's better than the old heavyweight NXT championship where it's just a big NXT.
Giant Professor X title.
No, it's just you're wearing a logo. That's all it is. It didn't even look like a championship title. It just looked like a belt that said NXT.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, we got to move on to the main event. Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura. They've had a really cool rivalry where you know, the era of strong style is now over. This is my NXT, as Bobby Roode is saying it. It's the glorious NXT. Really great match. Let's get our points in here.
I'm excited that Shinsuke lost as much as I would have liked to see him win.
I agree.
Because now he's moving up. I'm heard he's rumored to be going to the Blue Brand.
Yeah, a Blue Brand. So that I see Blue Brand being a possibility before Red or Mania, just because the way they sold the knee during the match again. Roode attacked the knee the whole time, and you know Bobby Roode has that old school style, as you said, a cross of Ric Flair and Rick Rude.
Yeah,
just you know this cocky swagger, technical worker.
It's like those two had a baby and outshat glorious fucking Bobby Roode. Like, holy crap, dude. He is just amazeballs right now.
Very good.
Like, running NXT, and he should be.
Yeah, and owning the brand.
I love me my Nakamura, man, but he needs to be. It's time for him.
Yeah, it's time for him to move up.
It's time for him to move up.
Time for him to move
up. And
it was
a
great
cool match, man. It was just a great match, a great return, a great rematch, everything about it.
Yes.
You know, the build-up was great build-up, storyline and everything, and even for the newest title. And, dude, it was a classic, you know. It was a classic Survivor Series match, to be honest with you.
Right.
That was like Mr. Perfect versus fucking Bret Hart.
Right.
Quality.
There was a lot of. It seemed like they had answers for each other no matter what was going on.
What do I have to do?
And I
put your crazy ass down.
That was the thing, and Roode gave him a cool look too. Normally, when you see that, where it's like, man, you know, you can't pin the baby face. Like, gosh, this guy keeps kicking out, and then you know, the guy will like always be like, oh, you know, or like give that look, like, oh, what's going on? Bobby Roode was giving Shinsuke a look like, you need to keep your dumb ass down, like, you know. But I'm pulling out all the spots. He changed up his finisher with that glorious DDT that he kind of got like that float over from the top rope, which looked like almost like a tornado. And picked him up, dropped it, 1, 2, 3. Very clean, very cool. Right? Well, yes, the Bobby Roode dance. We pick him up, we drop him down.
I was shocked at the ending though. I thought Shinsuke was gonna kick out of that.
Yeah,
that one was too. That one seemed like way too much. Though, with this extra spring on it, that it seemed like that was a wrap no matter what. So Roode retains. Anxious to see what's going to happen. There's rumors of Shinsuke, like you said, moving up to the Blue Brand. So that would actually, like I said, make sense because of the knee injury. It wouldn't be too soon to see him on Raw or too soon to see him on Mania the next night. Although if we see Shinsuke tonight, we will not complain. We will not complain. We see Shinsuke on Mania
the Hardys.
Or the Hardys, where there's rumors of the Hardys possibly showing up.
They're there. And we'll see. Everything
we will see. So yeah, anxious to see. We know that last week Cassius Ohno had already challenged Bobby Roode for a title match while Shinsuke was still recovering, getting ready for Takeover.
That's
so
right.
We'll see who's the next big contender.
Looking for that.
Maybe a guy like Aleister Black. Maybe we'll see. Aleister Black is actually Tommy End, and we've seen him once before on WWE programming. He was against Neville on a match on the WWE UK tournament on the championship round, which Neville beat him. But we've seen the new Aleister Black, so possibly we'll see Aleister against maybe a Pete Dunne or a Trent Seven, because there is that dynamic of them working together for all those years in Britain. Even though Black is from Sweden, there is that connection from the indie years. So either way, we'll see who the next big contender is. Shinsuke possibly moving up, Roode holding on to the title, running NXT for now. And doing it well, because there's some people that need to move up. Time to move on. Time to move on. Time to move on. So yes, we are Too Sweet to Lead. That was NXT Takeover Florida.
It's getting smoky in here.
It's getting smoky up in this piece. Undertaker and Finn Balor are making their way into our garage. So let's get a little smoky. Thank you so much, guys.
We'll see you.
We'll see you after Mania.
We'll see you after Mania.
See you after Mania.